safety for the holiday season. Thanks a lot for being here.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be here.
Let's first talk about age groups. Biggest concerns are for toddlers, aren't they?
Yeah, the youngest set, the crawlers, the cruisers, and the toddlers, they explore the worlds with their mouths, and so anything that's left out that's small in shape always poses a choking hazard. Oftentimes what will happen is with multiple kids in the home, the older child will receive very much age-appropriate toys, such as what we have here, maybe a Barbie or some games or something that include little pieces, and then the little one comes around and finds these pieces on the floor and pops them in their mouth. But there's other things that we need to be concerned of. Balloons, for example, and this right here happens to be one of our exam gloves from the hospital that people like to blow these up. We don't allow this at the hospital because it does pose a choking hazard if one of these little pieces come up. So a balloon, either deflated or pieces of a balloon, can actually create a one-way valve and cause a very serious problem for not only choking but for asphyxiation.
Oh my goodness. Well, something like, say, a toilet paper roll.
And that's what we've got here. We've dressed this one up a little bit for being on television and for Christmas season.
Nice.
But what a family can do is, if they're concerned about the size of a toy for a young one, they can use one of these to check the size. If it fits through the toilet paper roll, chances are it's going to be a choking hazard. Little kids need to have big toys. So big toys is what we're talking about, something that is nice and big, and most people can kind of figure this out for themselves.
Right.
Okay. What about headphones? They are a concern?
Headphones, with the older set now, we're talking about the school-age kids and teenagers. Headphones, we are finding that there's a number of problems with them now. They can reach up to 120 decibels, which essentially is the sound of a jet engine or a very loud rock concert. And a lot of times these kids have these cranked up and listening to them for long extended periods of time. Well, what happens is it, of course, creates a hearing deficit over a period of time. The recommendation is to utilize these devices, headphones and earbuds, 60% of their maximum volume, and then minimizing that to 60 minutes a day. So 60%, 60 minutes a day. In addition to that, it's also a distraction hazard. We have kids that are walking around with these things on their heads and not paying attention to where they're going, walking into the traffic, or riding their bikes and wearing these things is extremely dangerous. Don't do that. That's a bad habit. Older kids, we oftentimes will get wheels of some sort for Christmas. We strongly encourage with buying these or obtaining these bikes and scooters and skates, get protective equipment with that, helmets and the like.
Okay.
Good advice.
Now you've pulled out some strings. You have the ultimate toy expert.
We did what we could.
Talk with us today and help keep this a safe holiday. You somehow connected us with Santa. Santa, are you live on the phone with us right now on Great Day?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh, there's Santa.
Hi, Santa. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me.
I know you're really busy, but are you also concerned about toy safety for our kids?
Absolutely, Kim. Toy safety is very important. You know, sometimes Santa will drop a bike off for Christmas, and it's really important that parents fit that bike to their kids. Isn't that right, Carlos?
You're absolutely right, Santa. And thank you very much for making sure that we have safe kids together.
And Santa, do you have safety standards with your toy production?
Oh, absolutely, Kim. Our elves triple, sometimes quadruple check all toys to make them safe for every boy and girl.
Good. How busy are you right now up in the North Pole?
We take Fridays off.
Well, it's so nice you have Casual Friday.
Yeah, all the elves get Fridays off to be with their families, but other than that, we're pretty busy. It takes a lot to make toys for all the boys and girls, you know, especially for Cooper and Finley. They've been very good this year.
Ooh,
oh, you are so nice, Santa. They have. Thank you very much.
Well, Santa, I'm trying to be very good, so I'm going to ask, how's Mrs. Claus?
Oh, she's fantastic. Since we take Fridays off, we basically drink hot chocolate all day.
Oh. Speaking of that, what's your favorite cookie?
Oh, Santa's favorite cookies. That's a very good question. Santa's favorite cookies are the ones you leave on the plate for him.
And is it okay if we leave some carrots or anything for the reindeer, too?
Carrots are good. You know, the reindeers need carrots. It helps with their eyesight.
Oh,
okay.
Good point.
Because it could be foggy.
It could be.
Okay.
Hey, Santa, you know, that incident back in '68 that got me on the naughty list, I'm really sorry about that.
That's okay. All's forgiven.
That sounds great. Thank you very much, Santa.
Is there anything else that we need to be asking Santa about toys?
Well, I know that Santa is really concerned about making sure all the kids are safe, but things like for the older kids, BB guns, you know, Ralphie, you can in fact shoot your eye out. We've had a couple of fatalities this year, and it's not a good thing. Muzzle velocity coming out of those BB guns matches or exceeds the muzzle velocity of conventional firearms. So kind of keep those things in mind when we do that.
Okay, all right.
You know, it's been 2,000 years that Christ child was born to all of us, brought us a message of faith, hope, and love. It's in that spirit that many of us in this field do what we do. I want to thank KMPH 26, a Great Day Show, on behalf of Children's Hospital Central California and Safe Kids Central Valley for partnering with us, and you too, Santa, for keeping our kids safe as best we can in the Central Valley. Thank you so very much for these last 3 years. We hope to continue in 2013. And Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Carlos.
To you too.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. And have a wonderful day off today, Santa. And thank you for joining us live on Great Day. We appreciate your time.
Well, thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
We'll see you in a few weeks. And if you'd like any more information on the link to Safe Kids website, well, we have it on our website, kmph.com. Just click news links on